Sigma males, often characterized by their independence and self-reliance, are frequently lauded for their ability to navigate social structures without conforming to traditional hierarchical norms. Yet there is a compelling argument to be made for why these men should reconsider the role of kindness in their interactions. Operating from a position of emotional detachment and strategic self-interest, Sigma males can potentially achieve greater success and fulfillment by prioritizing their goals and needs over the altruistic gesture of kindness. This approach aligns with their inherent traits of being lone wolves who do not seek validation from others but rather focus on their personal growth and accomplishments. In the following discussion, we will explore the reasons Sigma males might benefit from adopting a more reserved stance on kindness. Number 23. Vulnerability to exploitation. Sigma males, recognized for their independence and self-reliance, often distance themselves from overt displays of kindness to avoid exploitation. When kindness is perceived as weakness, it opens the door to manipulation by those who seek to take advantage of others' good nature. In social or professional settings, excessive kindness can lead to Sigma males being burdened with additional responsibilities without proper acknowledgement or reciprocation. This exploitation not only diminishes their own resources but can also lead to a cycle of one-sided relationships where their efforts are exploited for the benefit of others. Sigma males therefore approach interactions with a blend of warmth and discernment, ensuring that their kindness is extended wisely. They are not unkind, but they are strategic in their generosity, preferring to invest in relationships that promise mutual respect and fairness. This protective stance is not about fostering a cynical view of human nature, but about preserving their autonomy and ensuring that their efforts and intentions are not misused. Number 22. Diminished professional perception in highly competitive work environments. Sigma males face a unique challenge when it comes to kindness. Displaying excessive kindness can sometimes be misinterpreted as a lack of assertiveness or seriousness about one's career. Colleagues and superiors might question a Sigma male's capability to make tough decisions or handle high-pressure situations if they consistently prioritize kindness over practicality. This misperception can lead to Sigma males being overlooked for promotions or leadership roles, which are often awarded to individuals perceived as more authoritative or decisive. Aware of this, Sigma males often adopt a professional demeanor that balances kindness with a strong display of competence and authority. They ensure their actions are aligned with their career ambitions, demonstrating that while they are approachable and supportive, they are also results-driven and capable of leadership. Number 21. Erosion of genuine self-expression. For Sigma males, maintaining an aura of independence often means suppressing their inclination towards kindness to avoid appearing conformist or dependent on the approval of others. This self-imposed restraint can lead to an erosion of genuine self-expression, where they feel compelled to hide a part of their personality that values empathy and altruism. Over time, this can create an internal conflict between their authentic self and the persona they project to the world, leading to feelings of dissatisfaction and disconnection from their true nature. Sigma males might struggle with the disparity between their desire to connect with others on a deeper, empathetic level and their need to uphold an image of detachment and self-sufficiency. By limiting their expressions of kindness, they risk depriving themselves of fulfilling relationships and a richer emotional life. Recognizing this, some Sigma males gradually learn to integrate their kindness into their interactions more openly, finding ways to remain true to their self-reliant nature while also embracing their less visible traits of compassion and cooperation. Number 20. Being misunderstood. Consider this scenario. When you constantly present yourself as exceedingly nice and accommodating, people may develop a misconception about your true character. They might see you as a pushover, someone who cannot stand up for themselves or assert their needs. This can lead to a lack of respect and a decrease in genuine, deep connections. Sigma males, however, are keenly aware of this pitfall. They present themselves authentically, ensuring that their true intentions and strengths are not overshadowed by a facade of niceness. They prioritize clarity in their interactions, which helps in building respect and understanding from others. By not always defaulting to excessive kindness, they avoid the trap of being misunderstood and instead foster relationships based on mutual respect and genuine understanding. Number 19. Loss of personal identity in the quest to please others and be unceasingly kind. There's a significant risk of losing sight of one's own identity. Constantly adapting to the preferences and expectations of others can lead you to forget what truly matters to you: your passions, your values, and your boundaries. Sigma males recognize the danger of this identity dilution. They maintain a strong sense of self by establishing clear boundaries and refusing to compromise on their core beliefs and values. This approach not only preserves their identity, but also attracts people who appreciate them for who they truly are, rather than a persona they present to the world. Number 18. Emotional exhaustion. Being overly accommodating can drain you emotionally, leaving you with little energy for your own needs and aspirations. This state of chronic emotional depletion is not sustainable and can lead to burnout. Sigma males understand the importance of maintaining an emotional balance. They manage their engagements and are selective about the emotional labor they choose to invest in. This strategy helps them stay energized and focused on their goals, while also being available emotionally for those who truly matter. By prioritizing their emotional resources, Sigma males avoid the pitfalls of emotional exhaustion and maintain a healthier, more balanced life. Number 17. Resentment building over time. Constantly bending to the will of others can foster deep-seated resentment. This often manifests when you feel that your kindness is not reciprocated or appreciated. Sigma males are aware of this dynamic and consciously choose to engage in relationships and interactions that are reciprocal and fair. They avoid situations where they feel undervalued, thus preventing the buildup of resentment. This approach not only protects their emotional well-being, but also ensures that their relationships are based on genuine affection and mutual respect, rather than obligation and unmet expectations. Number 16. Diminished self-worth. In a world where the balance between selflessness and self-preservation is often skewed, many fall into the trap of evaluating their worth based solely on their utility to others. This distorted self-view can significantly diminish one's self-esteem. Sigma males, however, approach this dilemma differently. They cultivate a robust sense of self-worth that is anchored not in the external validation of their deeds for others, but in their own personal standards and achievements. This perspective is built on the foundation of their unique traits and accomplishments, enabling them to appreciate their value independently of their contributions to others. By doing so, Sigma males maintain a strong, intrinsic sense of self-worth that remains stable and unshaken by external pressures or expectations. This self-assuredness is crucial, shielding them from becoming overly reliant on the approval of others and ensuring their self-esteem is a reflection of their true selves, not just a mirror of their actions towards others. Number 15. Manipulation by others. Sigma males navigate the social landscape with a wary eye, aware that their kindness could potentially be misconstrued or exploited as a weakness by those with less honorable intentions. Recognizing the fine line between generosity and vulnerability, they develop a keen ability to discern genuine needs from manipulative tactics. This vigilance allows them to establish and enforce firm boundaries, ensuring that their acts of kindness are received as intended and not taken advantage of. By doing so, Sigma males protect their integrity and autonomy in relationships and interactions. Their approach is not one of cynicism but of practicality. They remain kind, but with an awareness that not everyone may have honorable intentions. This strategy helps Sigma males maintain control over their interactions, ensuring that their kindness is a strength, not a liability, thus fostering relationships based on mutual respect and genuine appreciation rather than manipulation and deceit. Number 14. Sacrificing personal goals for many, the pursuit of kindness can inadvertently lead to the neglect of personal ambitions, as the demands of others eclipse one's own aspirations. Sigma males, however, consciously avoid this pitfall by prioritizing their personal goals alongside their altruistic endeavors. They strike a careful balance between assisting others and advancing their own objectives. By setting clear priorities and making choices that align with their long-term aspirations, Sigma males ensure that their personal development and success are not compromised. This approach allows them to extend support to others without sacrificing their progress or diluting their focus on personal achievements. It is a strategic alignment of purpose and generosity, which not only leads to personal fulfillment, but also sets a powerful example of how one can be both supportive and successful. This balanced methodology enables Sigma males to thrive in their pursuits while still contributing positively to the lives of others. Number 13. Lack of authentic relationships. Kindness that stems from obligation rather than genuine feeling often lacks the depth required for authentic relationships. Sigma males recognize this pitfall and consciously strive to ensure that their acts of kindness are heartfelt and genuine. They understand that true kindness should not feel like a duty, but rather an expression of their own values and feelings. By aligning their actions with their true sentiments, Sigma males foster relationships that are based on real connection and mutual respect. This approach not only enhances their interactions but also attracts individuals who value sincerity and depth. Consequently, the relationships formed under these circumstances are stronger and more meaningful, characterized by a genuine understanding and appreciation of each other's true selves. This authentic way of living and relating not only enriches their personal lives, but also sets a standard for interactions that are deeply rewarding. Number 12. Being taken for granted. Consistent acts of kindness, while noble, can sometimes lead to being taken for granted. Others may begin to expect generosity as a default, overlooking the genuine goodwill behind each gesture. Sigma males are acutely aware of this dynamic and take proactive steps to ensure their kindness is both acknowledged and reciprocated. By setting expectations and occasionally withholding kindness when they feel undervalued, they teach those around them the importance of mutual respect and gratitude. This strategy prevents their generosity from being seen as an endless resource and underscores the value of their contributions. In doing so, Sigma males maintain a healthy balance in their relationships, ensuring that their acts of kindness are not only appreciated but also respected. This approach helps preserve their dignity and encourages a reciprocal exchange of goodwill, reinforcing the foundations of equitable and appreciative relationships. Number 11. Difficulty in saying no. For many, the inability to say no stems from a fear of disappointing others or disrupting harmony. However, Sigma males understand the importance and necessity of this powerful word. They use no judiciously, recognizing that it is essential for maintaining personal boundaries and protecting their resources. By confidently refusing requests that do not align with their priorities, Sigma males safeguard their time and energy for pursuits that truly matter to them. This discernment allows them to remain focused and committed to their goals, without being sidetracked by obligations that do not serve their interests. Moreover, their ability to say no enhances their integrity and self-respect, demonstrating that they value their own needs as much as they value the needs of others. This balance is crucial for their well-being and success, as it ensures that they are not overextended and that their commitments are sustainable and meaningful. Number 10. Compromising on values. Excessive kindness can sometimes lead individuals to compromise on their own values to please others or avoid conflict. However, Sigma males remain vigilant in upholding their principles, understanding that true respect and integrity stem from consistency and authenticity in one's beliefs. They recognize that bending their values to fit the expectations or demands of others can erode their self-respect and diminish their authenticity. By steadfastly maintaining their core values, Sigma males ensure that their actions are aligned with their true selves, even if it means facing opposition or standing alone. This adherence to their convictions not only garners genuine respect from others, but also reinforces their sense of self-worth, demonstrating the strength and independence of their character. Number 9. Attracting insincere people. Being overly generous can inadvertently attract individuals who are more interested in what they can gain than in genuine relationships. Sigma males, aware of this potential pitfall, exercise discernment in evaluating the intentions of those around them. They prioritize qualities like sincerity and reciprocity in their relationships, ensuring that they surround themselves with people who value their presence beyond their generosity. This selective approach helps Sigma males build a supportive and trustworthy circle, enhancing the quality of their social interactions and protecting them from exploitation. Number 8. Neglecting personal happiness. Constantly prioritizing the needs of others can lead to the neglect of one's own happiness and well-being. Sigma males, however, prioritize ensuring that their actions and commitments are sources of joy and fulfillment for themselves. They recognize the importance of their own happiness and actively make choices that enhance their well-being. This self-prioritization ensures that their generosity is sustainable and joyful, rather than a sacrifice, thus avoiding resentment and burnout. Number 7. Fear of conflict. Many individuals steer clear of conflict, preferring to maintain peace even at the cost of unresolved issues. However, Sigma males view conflict through a different lens, seeing it as an essential component of personal growth and relationship development. They recognize that avoiding disagreements often only leads to greater problems down the line. Instead of shying away, Sigma males address conflicts head-on, fostering an environment where issues are discussed openly and resolved promptly. This approach not only prevents minor disagreements from escalating into larger problems, but also enhances the transparency and honesty within their relationships. By embracing conflict, Sigma males demonstrate courage and commitment to the truth, ensuring that their interactions are rooted in genuine understanding and respect. His proactive stance on conflict helps them build stronger, more resilient relationships that are capable of withstanding the challenges of life, ultimately leading to deeper connections and more meaningful interactions with others. Number 6. Unrealistic expectations. Sigma males are often surrounded by people who, accustomed to their consistent kindness, may develop unrealistic expectations of them. To manage this, Sigma males set clear and realistic boundaries from the outset, communicating openly about what they are willing and able to do. This clear communication helps to prevent misunderstandings and the pressure to always exceed their own limits. By establishing what others can reasonably expect, Sigma males ensure that their actions remain sustainable and appreciated, reducing stress for both themselves and those around them. Moreover, this strategy fosters a healthier, more balanced approach to relationships and interactions, where expectations are aligned with reality. It also allows Sigma males to maintain their well-being by not overextending themselves, promoting a lifestyle where kindness is a choice empowered by their capacity rather than a burdensome obligation. Number 5. Sacrificing personal freedom. For many, the desire to be kind and helpful can sometimes lead to compromising their own personal freedom. Sigma males, however, prioritize their independence and make deliberate choices that reflect their true desires and values. They are mindful of their commitments, ensuring they do not overextend themselves or become entangled in situations that restrict their autonomy. By setting these boundaries, Sigma males maintain a healthy balance between being supportive and preserving their own freedom. This approach allows them to offer kindness and support without it becoming an obligation that diminishes their quality of life. Furthermore, by valuing and asserting their independence, Sigma males demonstrate that true kindness is most effective and genuine when it is not at the expense of one's freedom. This balance ensures that their acts of generosity are both meaningful and self-sustaining, fostering relationships that respect personal boundaries and individual autonomy. Number 4. In authentic and inauthentic relationships. Consider this: when you're always kind, putting on a mask of niceness and going out of your way to make others happy, what do you really get in return? Often it's just surface-level friendships, insincere smiles, and people who stick around just because they want something from you. It's like a never-ending cycle of giving without receiving true connection in return. However, Sigma males are smart enough to recognize fake relationships. They see past the act of niceness and realize it's just a breeding ground for insincere connections. They avoid playing this game because they prefer to invest in meaningful relationships rather than empty exchanges. Number 3, people using you when you're excessively kind. Some people see it as an opportunity to manipulate you for their own gains. They might take advantage of your generosity, your eagerness to help, and your desire to see the best in others. Before you know it, you might feel used, exploited, and betrayed. But Sigma males avoid this pitfall. They know that too much kindness can be harmful. That's why they are selective about whom they are kind to. They aren't heartless, just cautious, protecting themselves from those who might take advantage of them. So, all men should take a cue from Sigma males: be discerning, be cautious, and importantly, be kind to yourself. Number 2, physical consequences. Constantly bending over backwards for others can lead to stress, sleep deprivation, poor nutrition, and neglect of self-care. These aren't just minor issues, they are significant problems that can disrupt your life. You carry the burden of meeting others' expectations, which leads to severe stress. When you are extremely stressed, it can leave you feeling completely drained, with nothing left to give, and this ultimately impacts your immune system. That's why a Sigma male is careful not to be overly accommodating as he prioritizes his health and immunity. Number 1, emotional consequences. Sigma males are wary of sacrificing themselves for others because they recognize that kindness can have emotional repercussions. The constant concern about not meeting others' expectations can make you feel depressed or anxious. It feels like a heavy weight pressing on your chest, suffocating you with every breath. Sigma males understand the hidden truth that kindness comes at a significant emotional cost. They choose not to sacrifice their happiness just to please others. They believe in prioritizing their needs, setting boundaries, and saying no when necessary. It's not about being cold or heartless, it's about self-preservation. For them, self-care is not selfishness, it's a necessary tool for survival. By focusing on their own needs and desires, they can live authentically without the constant need for external approval. Thank you for your attention. You can now become a member of the channel by clicking the join button under this video.